Well, hello my people from the YouTube community, what is up? It is Castle Perfect here, once again bringing you not a Pokemon Black and 2 Wi-Fi battle match, no! This time I got your 4th generation, yes, Pokemon HeartGold and SoulSilver versus Platinum against my boy Unseen from the Smogon forums, which I now tend to have on Skype. And I would like to jump right into it because it's an overused 4th generation Wi-Fi battle match. As you can see, I'm leading off with El Vampiro, and he's leading off with Gengar. He goes for the Confuse Ray, which is one of those gambling moves, you know, that do not always work, but they have their sides, you know, it can happen or it can't happen. And now usually I do not tend to rely on luck because that's definitely my worst enemy, and that's exactly what I did right here. I just tried to test my luck a little bit, and I ended up hitting myself in the face, so I decided to switch out, avoid the Shadow Ball because, you know, it's a ghost type against a normal type, doesn't affect him, right? So that's pretty awesome. So I was actually predicting the switch here into something, I don't know what, because you don't get to see the teams in 4th generation, which is awesome. So I go for this discharge, and I was actually hoping for the paralyze on the Infernape, which did not happen. Now I'm predicting, of course, the close combat because that's super effective against Porygon 2, and I can bring on my Rage, aka Gyarados, which can definitely activate Intimidate, get rid of his you know, a little bit lower his attack stats, that's what I'm trying to say, and also being able to actually resist the close combat by 2 times, which is great. Now he is gonna be forced out to switch into Gengar. Now I'm gonna take this opportunity to Dragon Dance up because I know that's one of those you know, things that I remember from the 4th generation, is that whenever my Gyarados, which is always fully trained in speed with Adamant Nature, after one Dragon Dance I'm able to actually outspeed a Gengar, which is like awesome. And I don't know if that's the same in 5th generation. I think it is the same. I'm not really good at calculation, and I don't really get in depth with these kind of games because that takes away the fun of it, because then later you know everything, and that's just not good. So anyways, I'm gonna go for the waterfall here, and as you can see, I pretty much outsped his Gengar. I brought him down to his Focus Sash, got a flinch, and then finish him off with another waterfall. Now in comes his Scizor, which is, you know, one of those things that you always see in overused matches. You know, Scizor is one of those Pokemon that never are left behind, so that's great. I gotta battle this guy right now, so he's gonna go for the Swagger after I actually hit him with a waterfall. Unfortunately, I did not get a flinch, which is, you know, it's too bad. It's too bad. Let's just say that it's too bad because I was actually really hoping to get one of those, but it did not happen. So in my confusion, because I'm at +3 attack right now because of the Swagger and the Dragon Dance that I got before, I'm gonna hit myself and almost KO myself. Then he's gonna go for the U-turn and switch out into his Kingdra. Now I'm gonna hit myself once again in the confusion, and that's gonna end up, you know, that's gonna end up killing myself, which is that's such a shame. That's such a fucking shame. But he's gonna go for the substitute. I'm like, oh my god, could it go even worse right now? It was going absolutely good. Gyarados was basically sweeping through his entire team. But now after I sent out Frankie, I was like, oh, wait a second, why did he even sacrifice his substitute? I don't understand this. Why did he switch out? He should definitely have used his substitute instead of switching out, right? He should have taken that opportunity to actually Dragon Dance up or go for an attacking move or something like that. But he decided to switch out into his Infernape. I went for the Earthquake. He did not see that coming. I take down his Infernape, and now in comes the Scizor once again, and I'm gonna take him out with another Earthquake, and I get a critical hit, which is definitely irrelevant because that one Earthquake would have definitely taken out his Scizor nonetheless. So in comes the, like I said, I'm just gonna go for the Focus Blast. Now one thing that I've learned from playing Pokemon in a very long time is that you don't really rely on luck. Relying on luck is like the worst thing that you can do in this game. Going for the Focus Blast, which has like a 70% accuracy, it's like fucking killing yourself, like shooting yourself in the face. Definitely, it's like a suicidal move. But he's gonna pay the price. He's gonna miss his Focus Blast. I'm gonna take him out with an Earthquake. In comes his Kingdra once again. He's gonna go for the Dragon Dance, which is gonna make him faster. I should have exploded right here. But I was like, you know what, since this guy's actually got access to substitute, it might go for the substitute. I might end up looking like an idiot when I go for the explosion on a substitute, so that's why I decided to go for the Earthquake. I bring him down to red, and then he goes for the Waterfall, gets critical hit on me, and this game is kind of hacksy, but at the same time, those hacks don't really like change the game completely. Here is something for you to actually get entertained, because this Hidden is gonna get fucking flinched to death. As you can see now, after my Metagross went down, I bring out Hidden. As you can see, he got the first flinch, then he gets the second flinch, and I'm like, oh my god, are you serious? This is not a Jirachi, but sometimes in the 4th generation, it looks like every single Pokemon has got Serenic Rays because they always get the secondary effect, and you will see in a bit what I'm talking about here. Now, luckily for me, he did not got the third flinch here, which would have ended up killing me, which is a shame that it did not happen for him, but it did happen for me, so that's amazing. In comes his Shuckle, which is definitely his final Pokemon, and I'm actually at 4-0, or 4-1 actually, or 5-1, I don't remember, but I'm gonna make a switch here into Powerhouse. I'm gonna go for the Dragon Dance, knowing that he was about to go for something along the lines of Toxic, Stuff Rocks, I don't know, whatever it was about to do. I was pretty much safe on every single side, because looking at attack stats of Shuckle, it doesn't do anything, and even if it went for a status move, it wouldn't do anything because I have the Lumberry. So after the Dragon Dance, I decided to go for the Fire Punch, and he went for the Toxic, got rid of my Lumberry, then goes for the Toxic again. Now the reason for why I went for the Fire Punch is because I got this weird ass feeling that I was about to get a burn. I swear to God, guys, I did in fact actually had this weird feeling that I really was about to get a burn, and I did got a burn, and then I went for the Outrage and finished off the game. So that was a very quick game, and at the same time really hacksy, but it did not change the game too much. So I definitely love 4th generation. Again, I'm actually having a lot of fun in the 4th generation, and I am definitely gonna upload more of these videos. I hope you guys enjoy them very much, and if you want me to use a specific Pokemon in the 4th generation, leave it down in the comments, and I will definitely take your request, and that will be then up in my next video, of course. So anyways, guys, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next upload. Take care.